Hi, Aron Bernstein again, and this is Breaking Barlines Beyond the Score. While my video lessons are in production, I'll be posting these short discussions on music theory. So please, let me know what topics in music theory you would like to see covered. Remember, your input and recommendations will become future lessons in my curriculum. Now, I've mentioned before that Breaking Barlines is going to be an ear-first music course. Now, there'll be plenty of opportunities to look at the printed page, but wherever possible, that's going to be the last step. Now, that might be different from the way you've learned music in the past, but you'll find the reason is simple. It's because this is not music. To be sure, when we look at the score, there's plenty of information about how to perform this piece. We can tell what key it's in by looking at the key signature. We know the meter by looking at the time signature. We see that it's supposed to be played at a march tempo, and of course, we have all the notes and rhythms on the staff. But does all of this really encapsulate Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin? The truth is, you could hand that sheet music to 10 different musicians and you would get 10 completely different performances. And the reason is, Maple Leaf Rag doesn't exist until it's performed. And you could say the same thing about any play by Shakespeare or Tennessee Williams. One of the reasons we're so hung up on the printed note has to do with the Western music system. These are psalm verses from the Middle Ages, some of the earliest notated Western music. No staff lines, no actual notes, just these squiggly figures called neumes. They only show the general rise and fall of the music. You can't tell what pitch to sing, or even what the intervals are. So this page would be of no help to someone who'd never heard the music. It was meant for monks who already knew the chant and just needed a visual reinforcement. It would be many centuries before music was notated with this degree of accuracy. And the Western tradition has gone so far down this road that we've all come to think of the printed page as the music. This has led to the unfortunate attitude that if it can't be notated, it isn't music. But those medieval monks learned their chants by ear before they ever looked at a page. And if you still need convincing, keep in mind, neither Robert Johnson, Eric Clapton, the Beatles, or Jimi Hendrix learned to read music. And that had no effect on how musical or influential they were. This isn't to say that learning to read music isn't important, and in my curriculum there will be plenty of lessons to teach you how. Just keep in mind that reading of all skills in music is probably the most analytical and left-brained, and it doesn't reflect how musical you are. As Christopher Small put it, there is no such thing as music. It's an activity, not this.